Good afternoon. This is Jimmy Doolin with another sit down today with Star Worrell. Star, how are you today?
I'm great, Jimmy, and how are you?
Good, good. So, tell me, how long you been in real estate? What was the start date of this career?
I got my license in 2003 in South Bend, Indiana, and I've been a Hoosier practicing ever since.
Gotcha. And you joined us in March of 2018.
That's right, Jimmy.
Yeah. So, you reside in Carmel,
Mhm.
and I believe active in your neighborhood association, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct. I am the HOA president of Waterwood of Carmel, and it's just been a unique opportunity and pleasure to serve my neighbors and to get to know the various neighbors and really dive deep into Carmel real estate.
Yeah. So, your business, are you a sole practitioner? Are you by yourself? Are you on a team? What's the makeup for you?
I'm a sole practitioner, Jimmy. The way I work is very personal, and I take time with each one of my clients, and I will go into every detail that they need. And I like that intimacy.
So, do you find being an individual that like that one-on-one that suits you really well?
I think so, yes, especially with having a background as a matchmaker. Um,
That's right. You come from the matchmaking world.
yes, yes, in that industry for 20 years before real estate, to me, this is just a continuation of the heart because this is where our home is.
Well, I got to think if you can match two people in a relationship, you can certainly find one house for two people or one person for that matter.
I have found that to be true.
Yeah, I would think so too, because that's got to be far more difficult. Um, side note, how'd you get in matchmaking?
Actually, I was interviewing back in 1982 with a friend of mine who was partners, a law partner with the founding father and mother of Matchwork International here in Indiana. And this wonderful lawyer, he said, "You've got to meet these wonderful people who are uh, opening franchises all over the Midwest and Indiana." And so I got in on the ground floor, and they are still my best friends.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So your business, is it predominantly, are you getting leads off of online sources, um, relationships in the community, geographically? Where's your business come from?
Carmel, Zionsville, northern Indianapolis. I'm pretty social. So I go out and I meet people one on one, and they always seem to have a real estate question. I also get quite a few relocation and online leads through your office, as well as just for general prospecting. And I would say mostly being very active in my community. I meet everyone door to door, take time, follow up, go out to dinner, grab a cup of coffee, hang out, work on a project.
So you just said you said in the very beginning that you meet people and talk to them, and man, I'm telling you what, that's like pre-2000 language right there.
You know,
Stopping, meeting someone, having a conversation, getting to know them. I mean, that's craziness, isn't it?
well, I'm 6 feet apart and I'm wearing a mask, and we're almost always outside. And since I'm pretty outdoorsy in a past life, I think I would have liked to have been a pond engineer. So as I'm walking the grounds and talking to people about their love of nature and the parks, we're always safe and outside. So
Well, I didn't mean it. I meant crazy in the sense that, today in this current world, people want to buy all their opportunities. They don't, they, in years past, we would go and we would get to know someone, build a relationship, build trust, and then ultimately be their trusted source for real estate. So I meant it more as a compliment that that's the right thing to do is
ah,
build relationships and help people, not, yeah, I'm
I know I'm a silverback, but
So, hobbies besides real estate and all that. What's something that you do for fun for yourself?
I garden and I cook. I make my husband 3 meals a day in between doing real estate, and I find that very relaxing when I have several transactions going on at the same time. It's always fun to take out a pizza and make everything from scratch or make my own barbecue sauce. And when his eyes light up, it's a good feeling to provide for your family. And I
It,
love doing that for clients too.
it certainly is. What's your favorite thing to cook?
I'm going to personal pan pizza almost every day. Uh, like a grilled chicken. Mark will put something on the grill, and a little blue cheese and red onions. And then I have a basil farm here, about 20 basil plants
Oh
in my
my.
office. And so I really love doing the pizzas. You can just infinite varieties. And then every morning I like to experiment with oatmeal and fresh fruit and nuts and cream. And then at night, Mark will put something on the grill and then I'll do a side dish.
Gotcha. Wow, that's wonderful. So, what do you think? What are you anticipating in 2021 in terms of real estate? How do you see things?
Well, I see things continuing to boom as they are now. As we shelter in place and we don't know what the future may or may not bring, home is more important than ever. So I go out also and meet a lot of people through open houses so that I know the inventory of the different homes and really know the neighborhoods and then go around and meet those neighbors as well. And so I see the business as just continuing. I've already, in the short 3 years that I've been with you, Jimmy, seen people do several transactions with me. And it's just a very rewarding feeling and knowing that you're trusted and you can be there for them.
So you're pretty optimistic about what the future holds.
Yes, very much so.
Good, good. So tell me this: when you're representing a buyer in this current world with low inventory, competitive
Mhm.
offers, things like this, are there specific things that you're doing differently today than you would have done in the past to give your buyer advantages over, over the other offers that may be on the table?
There certainly are, Jimmy. One of the things that I do is I have people write a letter about why they love the home so that they can appeal to someone who's selling their beloved home and they want it to go to a good family or good single individual or couple. The other thing I think is really important in finding the inventory. So I'm always looking and talking to people about homes that are coming on the market. I am pretty good at nailing down for sale by owners. I approach them on my buyer's behalf, and usually within the same day, we have an accepted offer. I've done that twice in the last 2 months. So I'm very proactive. I don't worry about if there's inventory or not. As I tell my clients, I'll find it.
Yeah, that's got to give them some real comfort because that's obviously a major concern of a person buying today is, geez, will I be able to find anything? Is there going to be anything available? So I would think you assuring them that you'll find it for them is probably pretty comforting in the overall process.
I have a lot of people say that they were stunned that I found them a house in a week or 2 weeks. And I said, well, that's how I roll. So I'm here to help.
Well, it's certainly a good way to roll. Well, I greatly appreciate your time today. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and I wish you continued success into the upcoming year.
Thank you, Jimmy. It's been a pleasure to be here today.
You got it. Take care.
Bye now.